Myself, Amrita Verma, Advocate, Supreme Court of India. And right now, I am demanding your 100% attention. Because I'm going to ask you one question. How many of you have thought of the perfect moment before starting something new? It can be any project. It can even be your gym membership. You must be waiting for the perfect Monday. You must be waiting for some first of any month. Why? Because we have this notion in our mind. If we start perfect, it will end up perfectly. For sure, we'll be having some result. But let me tell you this thing. The perfect 100%. There is only one perfect 100% certain, and that is death. But before that 100%, there is something that creates balance. Balance between the imperfect you and the perfect 100%, that is belief. Belief within yourself that yes, you can do it. You can achieve something wherever you are. Even if you start right now, you can achieve. And with that belief, I started my social media page, making people aware about their rights in their own language, in the simplest form they can understand. But why is that? There are lawyers, right? Lawyers are there. They can deal with your cases. But why do we need to understand law in the simplest way possible? It is because of one legal maxim that prevails in Latin. Ignorantia juris non excusat. It means ignorance of law will leave you nowhere. It is not excused if you are ignorant about law. See, right now, we are in a system that creates law, that helps in execution of that law. But that system has a gap. The gap where it lacks to teach people about law. It lacks to teach people about their rights. And that is why I created an NGO. I started that NGO called Life Foundation. And till date, it has helped more than 10,000 people across the globe. To all the people who are handled and governed by Indian laws, they have been helped. But there is a start of everything. So when I started this channel, I was alone, and there was a team of 2 people, just 2 people. So during initial days, when I started handling the calls, the first call came at around 10 p.m. in the night. A woman called me, a woman who is a mother. She called me. I don't have my daughter. My husband took my daughter. And she's just 8 months old, and she's dependent upon my feed. What to do? She cried because she was not aware what she can do with that. How can she bring her daughter back? There are applications, there are petitions, there is police, there are mechanisms, but people are not aware about it. But the funny thing that happened during that moment was, I cried with her. Because it was the initial days of my start, and I was not aware how much pain is there in the society. Why is that? Because I was living in my own bubble. The bubble that was created by my parents, that yes, there is safety, world is safe, everything is safe. But when I got into law, that bubble just broke for me. There is no safety in the society, and people have to be aware about it. Aware about all the laws. Okay, the foreclosure, the child is safe now. So why do we have that bubble around us? Let me take you back a bit. That bubble is around us because of our parents. Our parents tell us word is safe. They want a safe career for us, right? How many careers are safe? Especially engineering. Second one is medical. And third one, the lord of all of it, the government job. See, I am from UP. And people in UP and Bihar totally are dependent upon government jobs. So, yes. But, I was a science student. My parents thought I'll be an engineer. But I wanted to go into law. And when I thought of going into law, my parents were not happy with me. They thought, why law? It is not a safe career, right? But to create that veil of safety, I thought of giving CLAT. CLAT started during, actually it started during 2008, which gives us government colleges for law. So I thought, some validation I can have in it, right? Some validation. So I prepared for CLAT. I studied, not exactly hours and hours, as it is required in engineering and medical, but yes, I studied. And I prayed. I prayed to the thousands of gods I know of. And why is that? Because I was not having belief in myself, and I was desperate. I was desperate to get that validation. And when I got into law school, I found out one thing. Law is very beautiful. Law is everywhere. There is law that governs society. There is law that deals within the relationships. And then there is law that deals with death. But let me tell you one thing, my friends. Where there is law, there is lawlessness. Lawlessness. Why? I don't know if you all have gone through how much crime rate is increasing in India. Right? Every hour, 2 women are being raped. Every hour. And 30% of those complaints are not even getting to the authorities. Why? Because of unawareness, because there is no support, because of multiple factors, because of no help. And those women, I'm just saying those women, people are not even thinking about the age. Right now, we are facing one criminal case is going on wherein 6-year-old girl has been raped in Haryana. Proceedings are going on. So when perpetrators are not thinking about the age of women, to all the women, I'm telling you, you can say no. You can say no to all the people who have made you feel uncomfortable about yourself, your body, your mind, anything. You can say no to the domestic violence happening in your family, not only family, relationships as well. If there is some kind of domestic violence, you raise your voice. You raise your voice against it. And let me tell you one thing. Yes, there is law. But law will not help you if you don't believe that you deserve protection. And to deserve that, you must be knowing that. And there is one famous saying from a very well-known TV show, knowledge cancels fear. Yes, knowledge cancels fear. And that is why we require knowledge. Fear. We all have a lot of it, right? We all have fear. To all the girls and women, how many times have you thought about after some kind of harassment? Oh my God, is it right? That person touched me, but is it the wrong intention? Am I just overthinking? Is it right? Is it correct? Oh my God, what if I call out that person? Maybe he'll say, no, you're not that special, something like this. These all things goes inside our minds, girls and women, yes. And it is irrespective of age, because our body tells us whatever wrong is going against our body. But let us go back to the fear. Why we have that fear? We have that fear because we are scared of embarrassment. Embarrassment that if we'll start something, what if people make fun of it? For example, if you want to start a channel, you dance well, you want to start a channel. The other day, your friend can only call you, oh my God, you're dancing on the Instagram, what is happening with you? Embarrassment. That embarrassment goes inside our minds. And there was a time when that embarrassment bubble broke for me. So, there was a time when I was really very sick. I was admitted to the hospital. The doctor said, you are having cancer. I was so scared. I was so scared that what if I have not chosen myself? What if I'll die tomorrow? And till now, I haven't chosen myself. I haven't spoken about my mind. I haven't spoken what I wanted to do. I haven't traveled the world. Nowhere there was something like, oh my God, what if I start this embarrassment? These all things were not inside my mind. Because the day you get to know about the last day on earth, you will not think about people. You will not think about people, and trust me, people will not think about you because you are not the main character in their story. So get over it. Get over it, because in your whole life, whatever missing pieces you have been finding to get the validation, to get the acceptance of society, is within yourself. You are the missing piece. And this is, everyone, I'm presenting to you the law of choosing yourself. Thank you.